People regularly tell my husband and I that they're surprised how much our son has to say. He actually has a fairly extensive vocabulary for being 23 months, and so I thought I'd share some of the things that we did to contribute to that. First of all, I know that every kid is unique, and so their unique path of development is going to impact how quickly they pick up language skills. But a couple of things that we were intentional about. One, we always spoke to him like he understood us. From day one, we made eye contact with him and we spoke to him like we were having a conversation. We realized that he obviously couldn't understand everything we could say, but we thought it was really important to speak to him like he understood until he understood, rather than waiting to speak to him until he could understand and starting from that point. There's so much that he was able to process, so much that he was able to understand before he was able to speak back to us. So that really seems to have paid off. And another thing, because we were talking to him, he was, I think maybe about 5 months old, maybe, when he started having little conversations back with us, and it was super cute to realize that he had the hang of conversation. He realized, oh, you say something, and now you're quiet, so it's my turn to say something, and we would have these little back and forths. And it was funny because it was just jibber-jabbering of little noises, but as he was able to form more sounds, what we did was if he said something to us, we repeated it back. And the more he was able to form words, the better we were able to start figuring out what he was actually saying. So if we were holding a book and he said, buh, okay, do you mean book? And what was really cool was that you could see this look on his face. He had been understood. That was so important to him. So it was this amazing bonding experience, just repeating the sounds back to him and looking for what word he might mean and seeing those little aha moments where he was going, yes, that is what I said. So we're actually able to kind of have small conversations with a 23-month-old, which is awesome. I love being able to tell what's on his little mind. So I don't know if he'll do it because I have a camera running, and the rule is whatever awesome thing your kid can do, they won't do when you try to show off. But here we go. Hey, buddy, looking around the room, are there any things that you know the words for? What are you playing with right now? You're playing with your lion. Oh, and you're coming over to look at the screen. Okay. Very nice. What other things in the room do you know? Who's this that you have in your hand? Who are you holding in your hand? Well, there's not much to look at on the screen right now, eh? Well, there you have it. So the toddler rule holds true. If you try to show off your kid, they won't do the cool thing they can do. But I'll try to capture it on camera later. And really, yeah, it's just not only exciting to know that linguistically he's excelling. What's that, buddy? But it's also really nice to just be able to hear what's on my little guy's mind. If anything, that's the most exciting part. So anyways, I hope those things are helpful for you. All the best. Bye. Do you want to say bye, buddy?
Bye.
Good job.